You can control your destiny doing this. The more you put your life on display, the more invitations you send out for others to chip away at it. It's a curious human tendency. There's a strange power in becoming unseen, in retreating into the quiet corners and dedicating yourself in secret to becoming the next evolution of you. It can ignite a fire within, a thrilling anticipation knowing that when you eventually emerge, the transformation will be undeniable, perhaps even startling to those around you. The ironic twist. But then, their opinions will likely hold little weight, because in the solitude of your focused effort, you'll have learned that the only validation that truly resonates comes from within. Let's delve into the art of this transformation, done the right way. I'm going to break it down into 3 essential phases. First, the strategic withdrawal. Second, the dedicated work in the shadows. And third, the emergence, and heed this warning, mishandling any of these, especially the final one, can lead to significant regret. Let's get to it. So, how do we disappear effectively? Number 1, guard your words. Your tongue can betray your intentions far more than you realize. You need to take firm control of what you vocalize. From this point forward, you will no longer openly discuss the intimate details of your life with just anyone. This includes family, friends, colleagues, no one. The sole exception might be a deeply trusted life partner, and that's only if you have unwavering confidence in their desire to see you succeed and utterly crush your goals. And I sincerely hope the answer to that is a resounding yes. Mastering your speech will take conscious effort. It's a process. Our natural inclination is to share information, a deeply ingrained survival mechanism. You must actively resist this urge to truly disappear. Cultivate the ability to catch thoughts before they escape your lips. Become an enigma to those around you, and in that newfound obscurity, you'll gain the freedom to operate unseen. Number 2, value your own judgment above all else. To disappear and remain focused, you'll need to rewire your internal compass. The opinions of others must cease to hold sway. Firstly, the reality is most people are far more concerned with their own lives than with yours. The problem lies in your perception that they care deeply, and that perception often dictates your actions. You need to dismantle that part of you that seeks external validation. Instead, create a mental image of the person you are striving to become, your future self. Obsess over what that person would think of your current actions. Would they be proud of the choices you're making? Would they be satisfied with your dedication? We are so often driven by the perceived judgments of others. You must consciously shift that focus inward, making your future self the ultimate judge. This is not an overnight fix. It requires consistent practice and reinforcement.
Number 3, protect your plans with fierce intention. As you embark on this journey and develop ambitious plans, excitement will build. The urge to share your vision with those around you will be strong. Resist it with all your might. Treat those plans like the most sensitive secrets, the very passwords to your greatest treasures. A useful way to visualize this is to imagine that every time you prematurely reveal a detail of your plan, your chances of actually accomplishing it decrease by a tangible percentage, perhaps 5% with each unguarded word. Every time you openly discuss and display your aspiration, you are inadvertently hindering your own progress while potentially satisfying the curiosity of others. Stop being so casual with your intentions. Be deliberate and strategic. If you genuinely need advice or the expertise of someone to aid in your planning, approach it with surgical precision. Identify the exact right person, reveal only the absolute minimum necessary, extract the knowledge you require, and then retreat back into the shadows. Number 4, conceal your progress. As you dedicate yourself, progress will inevitably come. It might take time, but it will arrive, often more readily when you are operating out of the public eye. Resist the temptation to showcase it. Don't flaunt your improved physique, your growing wealth, or your newly acquired skills. Your sole focus should remain on accelerating that progress even further. The act of disappearing is only truly beneficial if it carries you through the entirety of your transformation. Prematurely reverting to your old ways mid-journey risks undoing all the hard-earned gains, leaving you back at square one.
You will feel the natural human urge to share the positive changes you are experiencing. You must flex your willpower and keep those developments private. Channel that energy instead into fueling your efforts, recycling that momentum to propel you to the next level of your journey. And on this channel, we are all about those life level ups, so like and subscribe if you're with us. Going ghost mode, entering your monk mode, or whatever you choose to call this dedicated period of focused work in the shadows will not be easy. You will likely encounter physical discomfort, mental fatigue, and moments where you feel like you might break. You will face obstacle after obstacle that stands between you and your desired progress. What would be your instinctive reaction at each of these walls? Perhaps to vent your frustrations to a close friend or seek comforting words from family. But you know the drill. You'll need to metaphorically zip your lips and endure the blood, sweat, and tears in solitude. Scream into the wind if you must. Let those tears flow freely. Patch up your wounds with your own hands. Do it yourself, do it in the shadows, and allow that self-reliance to forge your strength and character. Let each moment of hitting rock bottom become the catalyst that launches you to a new level of performance. It is in those very moments of pain that a new, stronger version of you emerges. Embrace that discomfort, even look forward to it. This is true beast mode. And now we are ready to transform. Number 1, define your targets. What specifically are you aiming to transform? To truly become something through this process, you need absolute clarity on what that something is. Be precise. Do you want to sculpt an absolutely ripped physique that's almost unrecognizable? Do you want to build a business that generates passive income? Whatever it is, be crystal clear in your definition. Write it down, put it in places where you can see it regularly, but remember, no one else gets to see this. Number 2, center your life around crushing it. Every waking hour should be intentionally planned to drive you closer to your goals. Cultivate an obsession. You need to adopt the mentality that this is your singular, non-negotiable opportunity in life. Dedicate your every breath to it. Everything you do should be purposeful and aimed at aiding your progress. Consider moving to a location that better supports your goals, whether it's closer to a gym or a class. Enroll in programs that teach you the specific skills you need. Time block your day to ensure you are consistently dedicating focused hours to your transformation. Set aside dedicated time to review your plan, track your progress, and break down larger goals into smaller, more manageable steps. Do whatever it takes. Number 3, rewire your mind. Happiness must become synonymous with crushing it. You will need to cultivate a love for this period of focused solitude, a genuine enjoyment of the hard work done in the shadows. Initially, it might feel strange, isolating even. But gradually, you will find yourself embracing the discomfort, valuing the unseen effort. This involves a fundamental shift in your thinking, a reprogramming of your mental landscape. It is a crucial part of your positive transformation, so embrace it and actively facilitate this change. After you have accomplished your transformation, the idea of reappearing into the societal spotlight might arise. But here's a fascinating outcome that often occurs along the way. If you do this right, that need to reappear might simply vanish. You might find that you no longer crave external validation or the need to broadcast your achievements. You will have, in essence, become one with the focused effort, finding a profound sense of purpose and satisfaction in the work itself. Your life will have transformed far beyond your initial expectations. You will naturally continue to crush your goals, constantly pushing towards bigger and better horizons, while remaining a captivating mystery to most. And in that quiet dedication, in that embrace of the shadows, you might discover a newfound peace and a life that you enjoy far more profoundly than the one you left behind.